Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers update for Monday, July 28th, reveals that Hope Logan Anika Noel will fume over Daphne Rose's Moriel Hilaire return, while Sheila Sharp Kimberlyn Brown wants a final goodbye with Luna Nozawa Lisa Yamada. Now that Daphne has made a Los Angeles comeback, Hope certainly won't be happy over the news. Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor has missed seeing Daphne around the office, but Hope will wish she'd just stayed in Paris. Although Hope will try to have faith in Carter and the commitment they've made, it'll be hard when Daphne's there flirting nonstop. All those intoxicating scents Daphne wears won't help matters, so Hope will have good reasons to be concerned. The longer Daphne sticks around, the bigger threat she'll be to Hope and Carter's engagement. Hope may flaunt her ring a bit on Monday's episode and try to mark her territory, but Daphne may move forward with a renewed Carter pursuit anyway. As for Brooke, Logan, Catherine, Kelly Lang, she dig her heels in against Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. Despite Taylor's attempt to intimidate Brooke and get her to stop throwing herself at Ridge Forrester, Torsten K. Brooke may once again predict that Destiny is going to win. In the end, however, the upcoming Italy trip will come with some hostility. Ridge will manage to get on Brooke's bad side at some point and give Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, an opening he can work with. That said, we all know how this B&B storyline is going to end. Brooke and Ridge always wind up back together sooner or later, so fans should definitely be prepared for that outcome. In the meantime, John Finnegan, Tanner Navalin, and Bridget Forrester Ashley Jones will continue to mull over the weirdness of Liam Spencer's Scott Clifton tumor case and life-saving procedure. Bridget and Finn will kick their investigation up a notch when it comes to figuring out why Grace Buckingham Cassandra Creech handled everything in such a bizarre, secretive way. Scammer Grace will do her best to keep covering her tracks, but that could get harder as Finn and Bridget uncover more information. As for Sheila, she plead with Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda for some closure. Sheila will want a final farewell with her granddaughter, so she may push to see Luna's body, grave or urn. Lee won't allow that and will crush Sheila in the process, but it's only because she's hiding something huge. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Luna is still alive and recovering behind closed doors, so stay tuned for updates on how long Lee can keep that a secret. CDL will have other sizzling Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, updates and news to read up on, so make us your top B&B source. 1. Early morning at Forrester Creations, tensions erupt. Hope Carter storms into the Forrester lobby just after 9 a.m. She has heard that Daphne Rose is back in town and already meeting with Carter. Hope's face is a mask of fury. Ridge notices immediately. She slams her coffee mug on the table and demands answers from Carter when he emerges. You brought her here again without so much as a heads up. Does she get exclusive Carter access now? She snaps. Carter tries to soothe her, mentioning a business pitch pitched by Daphne as potential fragrance collaborator, while Hope's mouth twists. No perfume pitch can calm her. This confrontation sets the tone for the day. Hope sees Daphne as threat, not asset. The staff gossip bubbles in the background. Nick, visiting from Italy, texts Hope innocuously, but she ignores him. Eyes still on Daphne's name hovering on Carter's phone, too. Meanwhile, Sheila's unsettling mission at the hospital. Sheila. Carter sits in a small private room. Finn enters, cautious. He finds her staring at a framed photo of Luna Nozawa, still admitted after her wounds. For the first time in weeks, Sheila looks genuinely sorrowful, not scheming. Finn, can I say goodbye? Her voice is barely above a whisper. She wants to visit Luna one last time to see if there's still life in whatever remains of the girl who once claimed to be her granddaughter. Finn hesitates, bound by medical privacy, and reminds Sheila that Luna is unconscious and seriously injured, but Sheila presses. She wants closure. Finn allows a short visit, under nurse supervision. Sheila enters, quiet, and stands beside Luna's bed. Her face cracks instead of anger. There is regret, even love. I'm sorry we failed you, she murmurs. You were lost, but you were mine. The nurse signals time up. Sheila touches Luna's hand gently, and leaves the room trembling. Finn watches, but emotion softens his features. He understands. 3. At Il Giardino, Grace and the Evidencely, and Grace Buckingham confer privately. Grace is hyper, jittery. She's convinced that the tumor she faked for Liam will soon be exposed. Yet she hasn't heard from Finn today. He's consumed with the Dylan Sheila drama. Lee smirks. You look terrified. She says, You should be. Grace attempts to deflect, but Lee refuses to back down. She threatens to expose the whole scam even if it destroys friendships in the process. For lunchtime showdown, Hope confronts Carter and Daphne at lunchtime. Carter and Hope meet in the design room. Carter says he's finally ready to offer Daphne a consulting agreement, her Paris tour, D-Force perfume line as a seasonal drop. Something big. He asks Hope to welcome her. Hope stands, stone-faced. Welcome her. You want me to smile when she waltzes through that door and reinvades our home? She counters. Daphne enters at that moment, she glowing. She tries to extend a polite hand to Hope. Hope recoils but shakes it stiffly. Hope, I respect you. I swear to you, there's no ill will. I just want to contribute, Daphne says softly. Hope's eyes well but she forces a cool smile. We'll see, she replies, voice clipped. 5. Afternoon. Forrester conference room. Family in Disarowage convenes a planning session. Brooke is working remotely from Italy. Flashes of scenic Naples. Ridge updates them. Brooke won't object to Daphne's inclusion if things remain professional. Nick has proposed to Brooke. Ridge knows Tony talk about romance but he has his own tangled situation with Caroline. He decides on a compromise. Daphne stays limited to fragrance side, not design. Hope may co-manage the rollout. Sheila and Finn's visit gone public earlier. Fuels bridge building between Finn and Hopi, mentions Sheila's final goodbye. Hope softens slightly, tears in. Finn's eyes remind her how fragile life is and she doesn't say no to that unspoken extension of forgiveness. 6. Late afternoon. Luna's room drama unleashed. Luna regains consciousness briefly. She mumbles. Finn, present at bedside with Bridget and Lee, hunches over. Her eyes flicker open. She sees Sheila, just outside the curtain line, quietly crying. Luna's gaze shifts, terrified, confused. Luna weakly, Mom. Sheila steps forward. Silently Luna's breathing quickens. She tries to speak, but her strength fails. Lee and Bridget swoop in. Luna slumps into semi-conscious stupor again. Sheila sobs openly as Luna drifts. Finn grips Bridget's hand. They all stare, one life on edge. Another closing a chapter. 7. Evening. Carter house. Hope's breaking point. Back at the Carter residence. Hope pours a glass of wine. Carter enters, hopeful literally and figuratively. They sit. He apologizes for lack of communication, insists that Daphne is key to reclaiming goodwill at Forrester NC. Hope shakes head. Eyes brim, voice low. I thought I married you, not an open-door fragrance consultant who disrupts our lives. Carter stands, remorseful. I love you. I made a judgment call without thinking of your feelings. They sit in silence. Hope's phone buzzes. Nick, from Italy, sends a romantic picture of sunset over Capri. Hope gazes, then responds with a single heart emoji. Carter notices her expression softer. 8. Nighttime, reflection and small hope. Late evening at Forrester Creations. Ridge checks design boards. He sees a new collaboration flyer featuring Daphne's name. He shakes head, but under that, hope flickers. Maybe the fragrance line will revive creative energy. Maybe it can even heal old wounds. In hospital corridors, Finn returns to Luna's closed door. He lays his hand softly on the wall beside the room, whispering, we'll face whatever happens. For you, for Hayes. Behind him, Sheila walks away, quietly, her goodbye done. 9. Final scenes. Jarring cliffhanger. As lights dim at Forrester late night, the fragrance board display flickers. In the shadows, a silhouette moves. Someone close switches out the names, and Daphne's name is removed. Instead, someone writes in Luna's, a chilling sign, someone not done with vengeance, or discarded hope. We cut to black. Themes and emotional arcs. Hope's insecurity and jealousy over Daphne drives tension. Her love for Carter is genuine, but fear over losing control makes her react emotionally. Her midnight gesturing to Nick suggests uncertainty, temptation, unresolved longing. Carter, as peacemaker, torn between hope and Daphne, professional ambition versus personal peace. Sheila's redemption, arc, a woman known for chaos, seeking closure one last time. Humanizing emotion amid her monstrous past. Luna's fragile mortality, her fleeting consciousness and recognition of Sheila raise questions. Is forgiveness possible? Can love conquer trauma? Finn's burden surgery? Truth, love, and familial pressure all at once. Broader plot seeded. Grace's fraudulent tumor scheme intensifies behind the scenes. Lee's warnings. Daphne's return threatens ancient wounds, while Lodge of Luna's final act leaves seeds of vengeance or remorse.